Welcome everybody to SWGOH Tactics. This is my weekly state of my account video. This is a segment that I do weekly where I basically just discuss my roster. My roster was started in February 2016, not quite day one, but pretty close. I've played every day. Some may consider me a whale. I would say a small whale. We're going to go over what I did last week in the game, what I plan to do this week in the game. We're going to go over what I spend my crystals on. We're going to go over what or how much real money I spent this last week. And yeah, we'll just discuss my arenas and so and so and so and so and so and so. So let's dive in to my roster. So, Dylar. I am still in Shadowlands Vanguard. We are on a hot streak in TW. Come on, BlueStacks. Load it up. I do believe we are still the fourth largest GP guild in the game under Caw Patrol, under the Moz, etc. So, I am currently sitting at first and second in my arenas. I'm not going to refresh to take first because that's pretty much a wash. To gain a little bit more ship currency, but I don't want to do another battle. No, I want to go watch Yellowstone, which started yesterday. So I have started to leave this team in overnight in defense. Why? Because it autos Jedi Master Kenobi Cat on offense, which is really, really nice. And today, I think I fell to 18. I want to say 18. So it's not like it was like horrible. We'll see. That's the first night I've ever left it on defense, and I'm going to leave it in again tonight to see how it does. It's very easily beat by Jedi Master Kenobi and Cats, but like I said, you can just basically point and put it on auto, and that's really, really handy. I like to do that. And then Executor obviously is the one and only meta, the one to rule them all, etc. I've been saying that word a lot. We're gonna make that the word of the day at the end. So I am sitting at 8.652 million GP. Not huge for a tip of the spear guild, but effective. I feel like making a penis joke there. I'll let you guys just do that for me. Right, so let's talk about Crystal Economy right now. So, well, actually, no. First, what's going on in-game? So, Lightside TB just started. We're just finishing up Phase 1. As you see, 5 hours and 22 minutes left. The sign-up phase for GAC, Season 23, 3v3, the last week, Week 4, is just started today. I'm 2-1, 2-1, 2-1 in weeks 1, 2, and 3. Why? Because I'm trying to be more casual with my GACs. There's between Conquest and TWs, there's just so much more time needed per player for this game that GACs, while they're fun, they're not worth the rewards, to be honest. So talking about Conquest, I'll show you guys. So it is, we got 6 days left. So today's day 8, I think. I think today is day 8. I think we got 6 days left. So where am I? Sector 1's completely done. Sector 2, I just got some Night Sister battles to finish. Sector 3, I just got some Bad Batch battles to finish. Otherwise, everything's done. Boss feats, everything. Sector 4, completely finished. And then Sector 5... the only thing I got left, it looks like a lot, but it's not really a lot. So I gotta do the boss node at the very, very end. The Moff Gideon boss node, actually quite difficult. And then there's the one bounty hunter feat on the mid-tier boss. And then I've got just this Imperial Remnant fight to go. So I'm just wrapping it up. Definitely gonna get Red Crate. This was definitely a struggle this time, trying to figure this all out, but the job is done. The task is complete pretty much. It was enjoyable, frustrating at times as well, but I don't mind it. The worst part, hands down, is these two right here. 40 battles with smugglers and 40 battles with bounty hunters. 40 CG, you should have just made that 20. You really should. You should bump this down to 20 or even 30. I can handle 30, but 40 is a grind because you have to do these battles like smugglers and bounty hunters. You got to do 3 battles a day for the entirety of the conquest in order to hit those, which sucks. But that's enough about Conquest. Still enjoy it. I'll still give you an A on Conquest. So I am on a obviously can't speak tonight. I'm spending crystals on Conquest. You see, I do have the Conquest pass activated. So what am I spending my crystals on? I'm doing 3 normal refresh, 3 Cantina refresh, 2 mod refresh, 3 ship, and 3 conquest. So that's what? That is 300, 600, 750, 850. 850? So what? 300, 300, so 600, 700, yeah, 850. And then I'm needing to spend a refresh in ships more often than not. So 900, and then 25 on Omega's node, so 925. That's how much crystals I'm spending every day. Usually I get first in both arenas. Yesterday I think I got third in ships, and today I'm only going to get second. But that's just mainly because I just don't want to play it right now. Right. All right. So that's what I'm spending on crystals. That's exactly what I'm doing on crystals. Mod energy, or what am I farming? Okay, we'll show you what I'm farming. So obviously I'm using this guy right here. I'm still debating whether or not I want to take him up to R7, but I am using him right now to farm signal data with all my Cantina energy. I'm farming nothing but 6E mods, so I'm farming the 6E slicing materials, right? You know, take all those to 6E. That's what I'm doing with my mod energy every day. With ship energy, I'm doing 10 battles of Omega. As you see, I got her up to 75 of 100. The end is in sight. So right now, she's pretty much my current farm and my only farm right now, other than relic material. And then SWGOH is here because I'm using him to farm this piece right here for impulse detectors and obviously HoloLenses and all that good stuff to crunch into relic salvage. And with the remaining ship energy, this was a normal energy node. With the remaining ship energy, I am farming this piece right here, which is what gets transmuted or broken down or crunched down into Zim Biddles, which I am short of. See, we'll just show you right here. So, you can't see it because it's not Relic 9, but I do have the Relic 9 stuff ready to go. I got 31 droid brains, but I've only got 17 Zim Biddles. So if I'm going to take a character up from R8 to R9, I still haven't decided which one. I need 3 more Zim. Well, actually, you know what? Let's just go show you the character that I'm thinking about doing right now. I'll show you exactly what I'm lacking. All right. So here you go. You see I got 20 keypads. I got 31 droid brains. Got lots of these. I need impulse detectors, which is what I was farming the bayonet for. And then Zim Biddles, which is what I was farming the thermal detonator, the gold thermal detonator node. So, in fact, I should probably just put him there and take Stormtrooper out before I am tempted to take my Stormtrooper up to Relic 7. There we go. All right. So that's currently what I'm farming. Fennec Shand is now available for crystals in shipments. I will start spending with crystals on her shards at shipments only when Omega's done, because I've kind of like been putting excess crystals towards her shards. In fact, let's see, is there anything available right now? There is not. I'm not obviously gonna finish it off. I'm not spending to finish her off. I will get her slowly. I'm in no rush. But if I see like an 8 or a 10 in shipments, I'll do it. Alright, what did I do this last week? What did I do this last week? I do believe I made a tab for that, just so I can keep track to show you guys. Yes, I did. So last week, here's what I worked on. Here's what I accomplished last week. Cad Bane, I took up to Relic 8. I was thinking I might regret that, but, you know, Cad Bane at Relic 8 is a godsend in Fleet Arena. If my opponent has an R7 Razor Crest, so basically if all things equal, Piet's all equal, doesn't matter who goes first, them or me. If you go second, obviously you target Houndstooth, and then you go all in on their Razor Crest. If their Razor Crest is an R7, and mine is R8, that means my Razor Crest goes, calls Cad Bane in, hopefully double taps, and then my Cad Bane will go before their Razor Crest, and I will target the Razor Crest, and then call in my Razor Crest and kill it. So, Cad Bane at R8, money, love it, love it. T3, M4 I took to Relic, so now that Grievous nuke team is now done. I'm not taking him anywhere past R0. He's good enough as is. I'm not going to work on his mods. His mods are what they are right now. The team is clocked as it should be, so he is now done. I did that for myself and for my guild. Spy and Sunfac I took both up to R5, just for ships. The Armorer, I worked on her mods, the 6Es, so I got her exactly where I want her mod-wise. Speed-wise, she's only 311, but that seems to do the trick. 320 would have been a really nice spot, but my whole roster is pretty much optimized for the speed mods where they are. Stormtrooper, obviously I took from R5 to R6. Grief Karga, I worked on his mods. So you know the extra slicing, like the from 6E to 6A. I really wanted to get him up and running at a respectable speed, and I got it. So 319. So but my boss is 321. I tried to make him 320, but I just couldn't. I really honestly could not juggle the mods. I actually had him at about 324 because I got a really good slice. And I tried to juggle the mods to slice off 4 speed, and I couldn't do it. So I was stuck being 2 speed slower than my boss, which is insignificant. But I really wanted that 320, but didn't get it. So boss, or that's why he's up here at Grief. I was working on his slicing up his mods to get more speed, and then obviously Jedi Revan. I think the only reason why he's on there is because he also benefited. He got this mod. This was the mod that Grief had on him. This 21 speeder. So I had to give this to him. So he got a little bit faster. Other than that, that's really all. So not a big, huge leap in roster progression this week, because I'm basically farming for stockpiling relic material and gear. Like that's basically the plan. Like stockpile, stockpile, stockpile. Part of me just wants to save the R9 just for whatever's coming next. Boba Fett, as you see, I got 23 shards. That is because I bought the Conquest Pass, and it will be 25. So I bought one 5 node or 5 shard from a scavenger node. The rest of the other 20 shards I'm gonna get out of the Conquest Pass. Brief scan down my roster. Obviously, Maul is money. Love him. My roster's looking pretty sharp. Focused, yeah, it's still somewhat focused. If we get down, like, what's my I think my first non-relic character is going to be Jyn Erso, only because she has a Zeta. As you can see, then it gets down into Old Republic, some smugglers, you know, this stuff, right? So not a whole lot of gear 12s before we start hitting the gear 11s. And after Omega is done, I'll show you guys what I plan to work on. So where's my farming guide? Right there. So this is my farming guide. These are characters I'm taking up to R5. So obviously I'd like to get my my Rebel fighters up to R5 and done. Gar Saxon, you know what? I don't think I even need him at R5 anymore. For the Mando team? No, because Maul's kind of taking his place. So for me, the Mando team in 5s is going to be Maul, Sabine, Armorer, Bo-Katan, and Watt. So everyone has seen the videos. Watt has to go on that team. It lets you do some pretty crazy things. So I was going to gear up Gar Saxon to be the tank on that team to take the hits, but I don't think that's necessary. Well, no, don't need him favorited. We gotta take him right off this list. So sorry, bud. I took you to Relic for pretty much 0 reason. Bye-bye. 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 So sad. Bye-bye-bye. And then, obviously, Grief, you know, a little extra damage at R5. I wouldn't mind Ezra at R5 because, you know, then he's already a usable Jedi for my roster at R3. R5 would be a lot better. Vandor, good character. Flexible, versatile character. I want him. Obviously, all these guys I wanted R5. Sith Trooper, actually, I would like a lot higher. I would love to take him up to R7. Because then he makes the Darth Revan team a little bit more resilient to Imperial Troopers if the opponent does not have an R8 Imperial Trooper. So maybe he might be the next one I take up to 5. So there we go. And then B1, you know, finish off the GG team, B1, B2, Droidica, and then finish off my Geos. These guys I'd really like up. Aura Singh, I find her more and more useful. L3's a good tank too, versatile character. Range Trooper and Death Trooper. I would definitely like them up at R5, but for now, that's where they are. And then you guys see underneath the purple. So after all these characters are reliced up, barring other things that come into the game, I do want eventually to work on my Ewoks, my Jawas, and my Phoenix. Why Phoenix? Because we know that Harrison Dula is getting an Omicron. That's going to make the Phoenix team useful somewhere. No idea where yet, but it is going to make them useful. Same thing with Chief Chirpa and Chief Nebbit. They're both on the list for Omicrons. So, somewhere, we don't know where, Ewoks and Jawas will be meta for that game mode. So, yes, really, and I've really wanted Jawas for a long time. I've never had a brief moment's respite or a long enough moment's respite to be able to go to them to work on them. So I'm thinking after Omega's done being geared, you know, maybe I take Nebbit up to 12. What does he need? Wait. Oh, I got this. I could take him up to 12 right now. Since the stun guns and Carbantes are now more plentiful, 150, 243. I could. And then obviously this guy needs a crap load, you know, stun cuffs. These Jawas, all frickin' stun cuffs. Carbonte, right? Ah, this one's an easy one. But I also don't have any mods for them. I think you just want to build them really tanky, right? You want them to survive a lot longer to pop up the thermals onto everybody. But anyways, we're getting off tangent here. So that's my plan for my roster development as of right now. Right? Not too bad. Not too shabby. Already I'm speaking too long. We're 20 minutes in, so we'll wrap this up real quick. We're not going to really go over my arena. So, again, love the screen. As you see, 7 minutes until my payout, but I got no battles left. So, Squad Arena, we'll brief through it really quickly. It's the exact same thing. It's JMKs, JMLs. As you see, me, Lord Vader, up top there. You're going to see a couple Lord Vaders. Otherwise, it's all JMKs. Shooting Star, that's my ma buddy. R9, an R9 Lord Vader. Makes me want one. And then it's like JMK, JML, right? Bless Mace's soul for still climbing with C. That's a difficult prospect. My buddy Nooch. We'll see. Does the Nooch have Maul yet? No, he doesn't. And then, yeah, JMK. And now we're almost to the top 30, and it's going to just start. Ooh. My Chimona has got a Lord Vader. You see what it is, pretty much. It's all JMKs at the top, followed by a few Lord Vaders. A few. And then, you know my arena now. My ship arena by now. It is all Executor. All of it. All of it's Executor. See? Let's scroll. Scroll. One. Malevolence. And one Negotiator. Otherwise, it's all Executor. I'm starting to fall down to about 24th a day, which is kind of what it was back when Negotiator was meta. So we're pretty much right back to the beginning. Unless I want to earn my Piet, but I really don't. I really don't. Because it has no real benefit for GAC or TW purposes unless you want a mirror. But I don't ever want a mirror. I always like to make my opponent go through mine. So I think Lord Vader might be the next pick, but who knows? We'll see. And that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, real money. All right, so I decided we're going to do something different for real money. So what did I spend in cash dollars this week? Let's take you over here. I only spent, I bought 3 things on the same, pretty much the same day. Well, 2 days. So this small galactic cargo, that is the basic Conquest pass. So this is in Canadian dollars. So 14 bucks Canadian. I bought a box of crystals for Conquest, just for the extra refreshes, because I was doing a lot of testing in Sectors 3, I do believe. So I bought a box of crystals, and then this is the big pass, the big Conquest pass, right? So obviously the price gets reduced after I bought this one. So next Conquest, I will just buy the plus pass, the big one. So total, after taxes, Canadian, I spent $62 this week. 62 bucks. It's not horrible. No, that is actually a lot lower than normal. Well, no, 62. 62 is about average for spending. I try to keep it. Well, I went on for quite a streak of not spending. But now I'm kind of back into that like 50 bucks a week phase. So we'll wrap it up right there, guys. I hope you enjoyed this segment. This is the state of my account for November 8th, 2021. You'll see this tomorrow on the 9th when it becomes public. The safe word of the day, since I said it so much at the beginning of this video, is etc. 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 Safe word of the day. Put it down in the comments. I'll be able to know if you've made it right to the end. And I will thank you very, very much, because I tend to be a little bit long-winded sometimes. All right? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, I'm going to send you on off. I'll catch you next week for the next State of My Account segment. Maybe I'll have Omega. Maybe I won't. Please like, please subscribe, all those goodies. And I'll catch you in the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye.